everyone, welcome back to GK Today. I am Sana and in this video we'll cover the current affairs. Before we move ahead, let me inform you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series 2022 in the GK Today's Android application. So if you are looking for the text version of these questions and their explanations along with the interactive quiz, you may consider joining our daily 20 MCQ series in the GK Today Android application. In this course in app, you get daily 20 MCQs, a fortnightly quiz, a monthly revision document, and also category-wise revision e-books that are optimized for reading on mobile. You are also able to access all archives of questions from January 2020 onwards. And let me tell you one more thing. If you want the Hindi version of this session, you can refer to our former channel named as GK Today. The link has been given in the description box from where you can reach to. So without taking much of your time, let's get started. Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 13th of May 2022. Let's start. Which country launched the Affordable Connectivity Program to provide the subsidies on the internet service to the lower income household? So the USA has launched this Affordable Connectivity Program to provide the subsidies on the internet service to the lower income household. And it has been announced that 20 internet companies have agreed to provide the discounted service to people with low income. And $14.2 billion funding for the program is a part of $1 trillion infrastructure package which was passed by the Congress last year. And with the new program, about 48 million households will be eligible for $30 monthly plans for 100 megabits per second or more higher speed. Fine. Now let's talk about different issues why USA was in news these days. First of all, President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky has asked the President of USA Joe Biden to designate Russia with a state sponsor of terrorism tag. And as of now, only 4 countries have been tagged this, which are these: Syria, Iran, North Korea, and last is Cuba. Okay. And now President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky wants Russia to be in the same list. Fine. Now a few days back, the Anti-Lynching Act has been passed in USA and it makes lynching a hate crime there, and now it specifies maximum punishment of 30 years on the convict. Okay. So can we ask that Anti-Lynching Act is related to which country? Do remember it is related to USA. Okay. Now also we have seen that recently USA has designated 7 countries on its priority watch list. Can you name these 7 countries? Do let me know in the comments if you remember. Okay. Next question. Which is the first state in the country to offer the breakfast in the government school? So Tamil Nadu has become the first state in the country to offer breakfast in the government school along with the midday meal. And Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Mr. M.K. Stalin, announced the breakfast scheme for the students who are studying in classes 1 to 5 in the state. And the special nutritional scheme is based on a public health study by the government on the malnourished children in the state. Okay. And also Tamil Nadu was pioneer of the midday meal scheme. Fine. Now which state or union territory has officially banned putting up the posters and the banners without prior permission? So this is Chandigarh. And putting up the poster is regulated in Chandigarh under the Advertisement Control Act, and now no person is allowed to put up the banners and the posters without prior permission. Fine. So Chandigarh Municipal Corporation has slapped a fine of 29,390 rupees on a chief of a banners in the city illegally without permission. And this was the first occasion that the civic corporation has slapped a fine under the act. Okay. Next question. Which is the first Indian company to cross $100 billion annual revenue? So Mukesh Ambani's Reliance Industries Limited has become the first Indian company to cross the $100 billion annual revenue. Okay. So for the fiscal year 2021 to 22, Reliance reported a net profit of 60,705 crore rupees on a revenue of 7.92 lakh crore rupees, or you can say $102 billion. And the earnings rose due to the high oil refining margins, growth in the telecom and the digital services, and strong retail business. Okay, so rise in the broadband subscribers, online retail and new energy investment are also the reasons for the rise in earnings. Fine. Now apart from it, India's biggest ever initial public offer by the Life Insurance Corporation has been fully booked under all the categories. Okay, so the portion set for the policy holders was booked 6.11 times, then employees by 4.39 times, retail investors by 2.91 times, then qualified institutional buyers by 2.83 times, and the government will raise total 21,000 crore rupees from selling a 3.5% stake in the country's top insurer. Okay, so this is only a third of the original target fixed by the government. Fine. So you can be asked that by selling a 3.5% stake in LIC, what is the total amount to be raised by the government? So this amount is 21,000 crore rupees. Okay. Now which is the 100th unicorn of India? This is Open, which is a new banking fintech portal. And what do you mean by the term unicorn? So unicorn are those companies that reach a valuation of $1 billion without being listed on the stock market. Okay. Next question. Which country has proposed a European political community for the countries hopeful of joining the European Union? So the French President Emmanuel Macron suggested building a broader political community of democratic states around the European Union. And this new European organization called European Political Community would allow the democratic European nations to find a new space for the political cooperation, security, cooperation in energy, transport, investment, infrastructure, etc. And it will also include Ukraine and other countries like Georgia and Moldova, who are also occupied by Moscow's troops. Okay, so here correct answer would be France. Now talking about some of the important scheme, few days back we have seen that Uttarakhand state has recently launched a mobile application for anti-corruption called 1064 Anti-Corruption Mobile App. Okay, then Maharashtra state has recently launched a bus service with a completely digital ticketing system. Fine. Can you tell me which is the first state in India to have a water taxi service? Please write your answers in the comment section. Next question. Shiv Kumar Sharma, who passed away recently, is known for popularizing which musical instrument? So legendary musician and santoor player Pandit Shiv Kumar Sharma passed away recently at the age of 84, and he is known for popularizing the santoor instrument. Okay, so he received the prestigious Padma Shri in the year 1991 and the Padma Vibhushan in the year 2001. And he has composed music for many Hindi films and produced a famous concept album known as Call of the Valley. Fine. Now talking about some of the important personalities who have passed away recently. First of all, legendary singer and music composer Bappi Lahiri has recently passed away. Then Bengali singer Sandhya Mukherjee has passed away at the age of 90 years, and she is important because she had recently refused to accept the Padma Awards from the central government that was awarded in January 2022, right? And which are the two other personalities who have refused to accept the Padma Awards for this year? First is Buddhadev Bhattacharjee, and he was the former Chief Minister of West Bengal. He has also refused the Padma Bhushan award. And the other one is tabla exponent Anindya Chatterjee. Okay. Then legendary singer Lata Mangeshkar has passed away at the age of 92 years, and she received the Dada Saheb Phalke Award in the year 1990, Padma Bhushan in the year 1969, and Bharat Ratna in the year 2001. Fine. And talking about Padma Awards, also Padma Bhushan has been conferred on the global heads of Microsoft, that is Satya Nadella, and Google, means on Sundar Pichai, right? And the vaccine makers Cyrus Poonawalla from the Serum Institute of India and Krishna Ella and Suchitra Ella from Bharat Biotech. They have also received the Padma Award for this year, right? You have to tell me who has been awarded with Param Vishisht Seva medal for this year. Do let me know in the comments. Next question. Roman Leonard Book Prize is awarded to the best translation of which language book into the Indian language or in English? So this book prize is awarded to the best translation of a French book into the Indian language or in English. So the Bengali translation of the French novel called The Meursault Investigation has won the 5th Roman Leonard Book Prize, and it was the debut novel of Algerian writer and the journalist Kamil Daoud. So this award was given to the translator Trinanjan Chakraborty and publisher Patra Bharti. Okay. Next question. India recently established a business commission to fast track the free trade agreement with which country? So the Confederation of Indian Industry, that is CII, and Britain's biggest business organization CBI have signed a memorandum of understanding to set up a new joint commission called UK-India Business Commission, and it aims to increase the cross-industry collaboration and fast-track the development of UK-India Free Trade Agreement. Okay, so correct answer is UK. Now apart from it, India celebrates National Technology Day on 11th of May, as it was on the same day in the year 1998. The country successfully conducted the famous Pokhran nuclear test in the Pokhran region of Rajasthan. So India's then Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee led the mission, which was codenamed as Operation Shakti, to make India an independent nuclear power. Okay. So APJ Abdul Kalam supervised the mission as the chief of the Defense Research and Development Organization. Fine. So do remember that National Technology Day is celebrated on 11th of May. Fine. Next question. How many Indians have been awarded the Pulitzer Prize 2022? So the winners of Pulitzer Prize 2022 in journalism, books, drama and music were awarded recently, and India has received 4 awards. So ace photographer Danish Siddiqui was posthumously awarded a Pulitzer in the category of feature photography. Then second is Adnan Abidi. Third name is Sana Irshad Matu, and fourth is Amit Dave. So all the 4 are awarded the prestigious prize for their images of the impact of COVID on India. Okay. Now apart from it, the central government has released the Civil Registration System Report 2020 based on the birth and the death report. And according to this report, the number of registered births has decreased from 2.48 crore in the year 2019 to now 2.42 crore in the year 2020, showing a decrease of about 2.4%. Okay, and the number of registered death increased from 76.4 lakh in the year 2019 to now 81.2 lakh in the year 2020, showing an increase of 6.2%. Okay, so do remember, the birth rate has been decreased while the death rate has been increased. Fine. Next question. What is the venue of the Jain International Trade Organization's JITO Connect 2022 conference? So Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the inaugural session of Jan International Trade Organization's JITO Connect 2022. And Union Minister for Road Transport and the National Highways, Mr. Nitin Gadkari, was present on this occasion as well. So this conference was organized in Pune, and the Prime Minister called for the collaboration and investment in 5 fields named as Earth. And what does Earth represent? E is for environment, A is for agriculture and natural farming, farming technology and food processing sector. R is for recycling, T is for technology, and H is for health care, right? Now apart from it, these days section 124A is in news. What is this? So this states that a person commits the crime of sedition if a person brings hatred or contempt or exercise disaffection towards the government established according to the law, then it prescribes the maximum punishment of life imprisonment. Fine. So the center told the Supreme Court that the provisions of this law, that is section 124A, will be re-examined and reconsidered. Okay. So if anybody asks you what does section 124A talks about, so it talks about sedition. Okay. Similarly, section 33 of Aadhaar Act is in news these days. And what is this? So the UIDAI, means the Unique Identification Authority of India, has opposed a petition by the Delhi police to match a suspect picture and the fingerprint from the crime scene with the Aadhaar database to help identify the accused. Okay. So basically section 33 of the Aadhaar Act says that the identity information can be disclosed if such an order is made by a High Court or the Supreme Court judge after giving an opportunity of hearing to the UIDAI and the Aadhaar holder. However, core biometric information shall not be disclosed under this subsection. Okay. So if anybody asks you what does section 33 of the Aadhaar Act talks about, so basically it deals with disclosure of information. Fine. Next question. World Lupus Day is observed each year on 10th of May. What is lupus? So the World Lupus Day is observed each year on 10th of May to raise awareness about the lupus, which is a chronic autoimmune disease that can cause damage to any part of the body. Okay. And in this type of disease, the immune system malfunctions and cannot differentiate between the pathogens and healthy tissue, and thus it creates antibodies that destroy our healthy tissue. Fine. So correct answer is a disease. Fine. Now apart from it, we observe the World Book and Copyright Day on 23rd of April. Then World Autism Awareness Day is observed on 2nd of April. After that, World Red Cross Day is observed on 8th of May, and the theme for this year was Be Humankind. So these were the most important news and the current affairs from today, and now we'll come to the revision section. First of all, we'll see some of the important states that were in news. Which state or union territory recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the National Highways Logistic Management Limited for the development of ropeways? So this state is Himachal Pradesh, and the ropeway has to be developed in 5 districts of Himachal Pradesh, which are these. First is Kangra, then second is Kullu, third is Chamba, fourth is Sirmaur, and the fifth one is Bilaspur district. Okay. The Tamil Nadu government has stated that every year on which day Minorities' Rights Day would be observed at the state level. So Tamil Nadu will now observe 18th of December as the Minorities' Rights Day. And don't forget that Tamil Nadu has also announced to celebrate the birth anniversary of Bhim Rao Ambedkar, that is 14th of April, as the Equality Day. Fine. In which state was the first pure green hydrogen plant in India unveiled? This state is Assam. In which of the following states would Bilti Electric Inc. develop the world's largest electric 3-wheeler manufacturing facility? So it is to be developed in the state of Telangana. Which Indian state recently launched a bus service with a completely digital ticketing system? Just we have talked about it. This is Maharashtra. Which state government has signed a memorandum of understanding with the NIGSI CSC Data Services Center to create an international grade data center? It is to be developed in Tirupura. Okay. Now in the next slide, we will see some of the important conferences. Which of the following companies has bought Poly, a manufacturer of conference room goods, with the goal of becoming a full hybrid company? So this company is HP. Which is the venue of the JAN International Trade Organization's JITO Connect? We have discussed about it and answer is Pune. Which city is the host of Plast India 2023, which is the 11th International Plastic Exhibition and Conference? Answer is New Delhi. Which country hosted the International Conference on Disaster Resilient Infrastructure? This is India. Which is the venue of the Semicon India Conference 2022? So the host for this event is Bangalore. Which is the venue of the Conference of High Court Chief Justices 2022? Answer is New Delhi. Which city is the venue of the first ever Incredible India International Cruise Conference 2022? So the first ever Incredible India Cruise Conference would be hosted by Mumbai. Fine. Now in the last slide, we'll see some of the important companies that were in news. Which company launches the new, which is a much anticipated super application? So this application has been developed by Tata Group. Rolls-Royce has opened Aerospace Engineering and Digital Innovation Center in Bangalore in collaboration with which company? Don't forget that this center has been developed in Bangalore and it has been opened in collaboration with Infosys. Vikas Kumar was recently appointed as the new MD of which company? So now onwards, Vikas Kumar would be the MD of Delhi Metro Rail Corporation. Which bank recently invested 109 crore rupees in the National Asset Reconstruction Company Limited? This bank is Bank of India. Which general insurance company launched the Vault, India's first digital customer engagement and the rewards program? So this is the program of HDFC Ergo, ERGO. Okay? So Vault is actually a customer engagement based membership program, and under this, eligible customers will be incentivized by the way of reward points on meeting the specified criteria or action. Okay, and the maximum customer enrollments under this program would be 10,000. Okay, which consumer product company's plant has been designated by the World Economic Forum as an advanced fourth industrial revolution lighthouse? This is Hindustan Unilever Limited. Fine. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Nuzahat Sana signing off.